Hi, Angela. I'm Regan White. I'm the instructional designer here at Grayson College, and Richard Davis asked me to go through the process of using CopyLeaks with you to check assignments for AI and plagiarism. So let's go ahead and look at Canvas and see what we need to do. Okay, so the first thing we've got here is looking at Canvas, and we're inside my sandbox. And so let's go ahead and we're going to create an assignment. Alrighty. So I'm going to create one from scratch. Let me get rid of this one. And I'm going to build an assignment from scratch. I'm going to put it in this module, and I'm going to create an assignment, and I'm going to call it Write a Paper. And I'm going to add it, and then I'm going to edit it. When I edit assignments, I will go in and first of all give them instruction. Write a paper. Don't cheat. And I will give it a point value, and I like to do mine percentages. My assignment's going to be online file upload, because that's what I want. I want them to write a Word document, and I want them to upload it. Now, plagiarism review. This is where we hook CopyLeaks into it. We can select CopyLeaks or turn it in. CopyLeaks is actually going to check for AI. I do not believe Turnitin, what we have for Turnitin, will do that. So we'll click on CopyLeaks, and then we don't need to edit, or we shouldn't need to edit any of these settings. If you do feel like you need to, click on the link and it will take you to the page. This is going to be general settings. We don't want, we do want to disable the database, I guess. Essentially, it keeps students from seeing anything from anybody else. I want to make sure it's set for English. AI detection, we want to make sure. Plagiarism, we want to make sure. All the online sources, we want to leave that alone. Filters, internal database, all that. We want to leave pretty much everything else alone and click Save Settings. At that point, we can go back to our assignment, and now you can decide, do you want the students to see the results immediately, which immediately is kind of a relative term. It takes a little bit for the CopyLeaks to analyze the paper, so immediately is a relative term. Or after the assignment is graded, or after the due date, or never. So you decide. I'm going to put immediately in here, but like I say, this is a relative term. It can take a little bit. You'll put in due date, available from and to, however you choose to do that, and then you'll publish the assignment. Okay, at this point you have a published assignment, and your students will go in to take this assignment. So we're going to kick over to Student View, and this is what the students are going to see. And so they're going to open up Word and they're going to write a paper, and I've already prepared a paper just for this occurrence, or for this occasion, and I'm going to say Start Assignment. This is how they'll turn it in. They'll upload the file, they'll choose the file, and we're going to use testpaper.docx. I will tell you right now, this paper has some AI content, and so let's go on from there. We've chosen it, and now we're going to submit it. Oh, but they have to click on this checkbox that said this assignment submission is my own original work. They have to click on this or it won't let them turn it in. If they try to turn this in without that, it will say you must agree to the submission pledge. So we're going to agree, and we're going to turn this in. Okay, everything's good. The submission worked. We're going to call that a good deal. Now, like I said, they don't get an immediate response. However, if we go in, and I'm going to leave Student View now, and I'm back to your view, and let's say you're here and you're going to grade this. So you'll go to Speed Grader, and there's the thing that we've turned in. Now, you'll notice this little button here is gray. That means that the submission is still pending. It's not ready yet. If you click on it, it's going to tell you that CopyLeaks hasn't finished yet. So the file's still being processed. So we can hit the refresh button a few times, and it can take anywhere from just a few minutes to a while. So, all right. So we have 100% of our paper has been done, and so now if we click on this button, we will see the score that the student got as far as plagiarism and AI creation goes. So it takes us to the website, and what we find is that pretty much every single bit of this was plagiarized. Now, the problem with that is I actually had turned this in before, so that's why it shows that I've already turned this in once, because I have. As far as plagiarism, every bit of it is plagiarized because I've turned this exact paper in once before. That is the internal database. Remember, we don't want the students seeing the internal database, but we do want their papers compared, because this way, if somebody turns in a paper and then next year they sell that paper to somebody else in your class, it'll show up. Otherwise, it also checks out on the internet for other sites that might or might not have this kind of content. So for matching tests, they're 100% plagiarized. This is the graph it gives you. If it's red, that means it's identical. If it's kind of pink, that means it's minor changes. If it's orange, that means it's paraphrased. And if it's white, that means there were words skipped from the content that it was plagiarized from. All right, as far as AI content goes, this kind of hurts my feelings because this first paragraph was in fact not AI generated. It was written by me, but apparently my writing is similar to an AI because well, it thought that it was also AI. But in fact, this is, for the most part, all of this is AI generated. So it did catch that, and it did catch the plagiarism as well. So basically that is what you do. And then at that point you can go back and respond however it is that, that you choose to. Okay, so that is CopyLeaks, and that's how you set it up. Basically, when you're building your assignment, you just set CopyLeaks to be the plagiarism checker, and then when you go into SpeedGrader to grade it, you submit it, click on the button when it says it's 100% ready, or when the button changes color, it's not gray anymore. And at that point, then you get your report for that individual's writing, and it will check for plagiarism, and it will also check for AI content. If you have any other questions, my extension is 8756, or you can reach me at whiteR@grayson.edu, or I'm also located second floor of the library by the back stairs in room 210. But if I can be of help, please, please, please let me know.